Hey everybody, this is Johnny Reps from Crash Love Gaming, and today I'm coming at you to give you a in-depth look at Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions Movie Pack Gold Edition. So without any further ado, here's the facts. Okay, so the standard edition of this pack was originally released in April of 2016. Every card in this standard edition was actually an ultra rare, and at the time this early release was because the Shining Victories and Dark Illusions packs were released around this time last year, and this movie pack actually contains cards that are related to the Shining Victories and Dark Illusion sets, Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon support. And this is actually, I found this really weird because they were released far in advance of when the actual movie was released. However, this gold edition of the movie pack that I just recently bought and that I'm talking about today was actually released on January 13th of 2017, just a month ago. Now, every card in this new edition of the pack is gold rare, similar to the Gold Series cards. They are basically ultra rare with a golden border around the picture and also around the border of the card. Now, the packs themselves are identical in content to the packs that were released last year. You get 5 cards in each pack. The difference being obviously that they're gold rare instead of ultra rare. But the only way you can buy the packs instead of as singles is in boxes. Each box is $10 and has 3 packs and 2 variant cards. 2 of these variant cards are cards that are already in the packs, being Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. However, they are in a brand new form of rarity that I would describe as a parallel gold rare. There's also 2 other variant cards that you can get that are brand new entirely, have never been released before, at least in English as far as I know. These are Duza, the Meteor Cubic Vessel, and Crystal Dragon. Basically, you get one of either Dark Magician or Blue Eyes and one of either Duza or Crystal Dragon. The pack obviously has Dark Magician and Blue Eyes theme support, and the cards are pretty much all supposed to be from the new movies. Spoilers, I have not actually seen the movies yet, so that is actually not spoilers. I'm kind of big time behind on Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, so I wasn't even really aware of the existence of a lot of these cards, and I was only vaguely aware of the new Dark Magician and Blue Eyes support that came out last year. So now the content of these packs are almost a full year old, so I'm not really going to go into depth in this video on exactly how the new strategies and the new cards in this pack are going to affect the metagame, because it's been almost a year at this point, so whatever damage they were going to do has probably already been done. Bearing that in mind, I'm now going to basically focus on what's new about this pack, and that's basically the 2 cards. The first of which is Crystal Dragon, which I have right here, which reads, once per turn during your battle step, if this card battled this turn, you can add one level 8 dragon-type monster from your deck to your hand. It's 2,500 attack, 1,000 defense, a 6-star light dragon. It's obviously supposed to be used to search Blue Eyes White Dragon. However, my problem with this card is, to me, it doesn't seem like it would make much of an impact on the metagame, not even currently knowing the metagame, just because of how circumstantial its effect is. It involves battle. It's also a level 6, and it requires a tribute and has no special summoning effect whatsoever. So I don't see this card making much of a difference in the current metagame situation, even not knowing the metagame situation, just because it's all really not very good. Second card is Duza, the Cubic Meteor Vessel, which reads, if this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can send one cubic card from your deck to the graveyard. Once per turn, during either player's turn, if a monster was sent to the graveyard, this turn, while this card was face up on the field, you can make this card gain 200 attack for each monster with a different name in your graveyard until the end of this turn. It's a 4-star light machine type monster. Basically, this card can pump itself up to a really powerful beat stick, and it can also provide a Foolish Burial effect. Now, not being entirely informed on exactly what the cubic theme does, I could see this card being used because of a Foolish Burial effect is very important. Foolish Burial type effect, putting monsters in the graveyard, can be very important in a lot of modern themes. It also has the possibility of being an extremely strong beat stick if you need it for such a situation. So I could easily see this card being used. How much of an impact it's going to do, I don't know. But that's pretty much it. Everything else about this pack has already been released and already been known. I'm not going to, again, as I said, I'm not going to go into the viability of any of these strategies because I'm not up to date on the metagame. And on top of that, these cards are already, with the exception of the 2 I just discussed, they're already pretty old. So I'm not really going to talk about their usability in the metagame because at this point, they've probably already been used if they're going to be. I'm just going to offer you some of my final thoughts about the pack and basically what I think about it. So first of all, I think the pack is cool. And I think it's awesome that they're releasing new versions of classic cards like Celtic Guard of Noble Arms. I like the look. I like the art. It's a good looking card. Alternate art Blue Eyes. I mean, nothing's ever going to compare to the original Blue Eyes and Dark Magician arts, but these are, you know, nice alternate arts to add to the collection of any alt art collector. Some of the other standout cards that I think are cool are Gandora X, the Dragon of Demolition, Kaiser Vorse Raider, because it is basically a combination of two old Kaiba cards, Golden Gadget, there's a pretty cool alt art Dark Magician Girl, and Metal Hold the Moving Blockade, because it's basically like an updated version of Stronghold the Moving Fortress from the original Gadget theme. Besides that, I really wish that there would have been Joey Wheeler cards in this pack, but this pack is obviously entirely focused on Yugi and Kaiba cards, so there wasn't really any room for Joey. The reason I'm saying this is because I have a Joey Wheeler character deck, is basically the deck I use, because I'm big time into using joke decks, and I like it, and I wish Joey Wheeler had some representation in this pack. Unfortunately, he does not, but maybe next time, Joey. Also, I'd like to say the flat rarity scheme in this pack basically means that no cards in the pack are worth really more than a couple bucks, which, depending on how you look at it, could be good or bad. If you're looking to pull a really expensive card out of this pack, you're not going to, because there aren't any. If you're just looking to get some nice looking cards, maybe try out an interesting new theme or two, maybe the pack's what you're looking for. If you're looking for some nostalgia or maybe some new ways for old cards or old themes or old nostalgia to get used in the current metagame, maybe not a bad idea to take a look at this pack. And the last thing I'm just going to say is basically, if you look on Troll and Toad, the gold versions in this pack, as opposed to the original ultra rare versions that were released last year, the gold versions are going for a little bit less money than the ultra rare versions. So if you ever get a choice between picking up a gold or an ultra rare, if you're looking at it just from a money perspective, get the ultra rare, the originals from last year. At least for now, they're going for more money. Not that anything in the pack is really worth much anyway. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed opening this pack. I enjoyed looking at it. I enjoyed learning about it and doing some research and an in-depth look. If you like videos like this, leave us a comment down below. We'll take a look into doing more maybe card game related videos or more in-depth analysis type videos. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to us on YouTube. This has been Johnny Reps from Crash Love Gaming. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching this video.